Florida. Okay, it might be world record longest King in the Mist, but I tell you what, we killed the son of a gun. One div budget versus the world. Holy shit. Shoo! Alright folks, here's the deal. We got a banger for you today, and that is because we are doing the 1 Divine Orb budget challenge. The rules are quite simple. We have exactly 1 Divine Orb to buy our entire kit of gear, as well as our jewels. We're also level 79. If we get any additional levels during the challenge, we will not add any more passive points. We have 6 ascendancy points currently. Once we get everything finalized, I'll include a POE link down in the description if you guys want to see what we ended up with, the gear, the passive tree, ascendancies, all that good stuff. After that, we're just going to put the build to the test. I don't know if it's going to be good, bad, but you'll just have to stay tuned and find out. We're just going to go ahead and use our own trade links because I do actually have that much faith in them. And of course, I'll be including these trade links down in the description of the YouTube video in case you guys want to use them. Let's go ahead and get to it. All right, there we go. 10 Exalted Wand, spell damage, chaos spell skills, cast speed, intelligence. Hard to beat that. Alrighty, here we go. Little 10 Exalted Orb focus, super fat energy shield, fractured cast speed, level of all spell skills, a little bit of lightning res. Absolutely amazing. Got a lot more to go though. You'll just have to stay tuned. Alright, next up, little Aziri's Disdain, 5 Exalted Orbs. The important part here is the 15% of maximum life as extra maximum energy shield. That's the range you want to be focused on. There we go. Alrighty, ring number 10 Exalted Ring with max 30% total cast speed, all Ellie res, lightning res, 15 all Ellie, 45 res base, and not bad, we'll take it. Hard to beat that. We will take it. Alrighty, belt, 10 Exalted Orbs, life, mana. The things that are important are the cold res, lightning res, chaos res. Let's go. And finally, the last piece is going to be a 10 Exalted Orb chest piece. We got a fat, chunky energy shield, 557 pre-iron runes, decent max life, intelligence, cold, and chaos res. Absolutely superb. Alright, 38 Exalted remaining after spending a little bit of extra currency on our chaos res soul cores. And all we need left are 3 jewels, so I'm sure we can make that work. First jewel, 5 Exalted Orbs, spell damage, max energy shield, skill effect duration. Shoo! Second jewel, down the hatch, 5 Exalted Orbs, chaos damage, cast speed, energy shield recharge rate. Did a little bit of an audible here. We got 1 jewel with recover % of maximum mana on kill because we got 0 mana regeneration on any of our gear anywhere. And finally, the last jewel socket, or the last jewel we need, 13% max energy shield, cast speed, skill effect duration, a measly 10 Exalted Orbs. Hard to beat that. Alright, and here's the deal on this one. It only came with 3 mods. We have 18 Exalted Orbs left over. We've already got everything we need. I'm not going to be counting flasks, charms in the budget. If that offends you, sucks to be you. Go cry about it. It's not my problem. With that being said, we are going to go ahead and slam it. Oh my, yes. Faster start of energy shield recharge. Are you kidding me? That thing just went from like 10 Exalted Orbs probably to a Divine in value, give or take. It's also worth noting that the 1 Exalt Orb that we just slammed on this to gamble it basically just paid for our entire kit, because actually our entire kit and then some. We have 17 Exalted Orbs left over from the original 1 Divine Orb, turned it into a 1 Divine Jewel, basically just paid for the entire kit. Not bad. Not bad. Shoo! Alright folks, here we go. Here's the final product. We have 17 Exalted Orbs remaining left over. Of course, we have our full kit. We have all 3 of our jewel sockets filled up. We did actually run into one dilemma, which is we did not get an anoint on our amulet, and unfortunately the only anoint I really care about too much is reverberation, which would cost us roughly 18 Exalted Orbs, or basically exactly 18 Exalted Orbs to be specific. Fortunately, we have 17, so we are 1 short. I could shimmy around the rules here and, just give myself an extra Exalted Orb to play with, but I'm not going to do it. We're going to go without the anoint. I think we will be okay. In order to test the build, we are going to be running a 5 mod T15 map, 5 mod T15 Delirious map, T0 Xesht, T0 King in the Mist.
Are you sure about that?
And then finally, we will also be doing Zarokh for our 7th and 8th Ascendancy points. As I said previously in the intro, I will be including a POE planner in the description if you want to see the stats, the specific stats on all of the gear, but I will just quickly go over like a little overview of what we've got and maybe some of the highlights. So as you can see here, resistances, all capped, 76, 76. Unfortunately, we're one short on cold to be at that 76 since we have one extra to our maximum from the passive node right up Chia. We're at 64% chaos, not capped, but certainly quite good. We'll take it. We also have 8,200 energy shield on a less than a 1 divine orb budget. We have 1570 life. We're currently sitting at 1463, so we can make use of this node, get faster start of energy shield recharge when not on full life, so we're just slightly below full. And yeah, 8,200 energy shield, resistance cap, 1.27 second recharge, energy shield recharge delay, quite good. We have a total of +8 levels to our chaos spells, or our spells in general. Well, no, just chaos spells specifically, which is quite solid as well. And yeah, all in all, the build is super strong. Like I said, POE planner, if you want the more specific stats on all the gear, let's go ahead and hop into the build test. I don't know if it's going to do good or bad. You'll just have to stay tuned. Alrighty, folks, as previously stated, here we go. It's a 5 mod T15 map. It does have Delirium on the map node, but we're not going to interact with it. I'm going to be showing you guys the breach, the ritual, and then obviously just clearing the map to showcase the build. And of course, the next map is going to be Delirium Instilled, so we'll get a feel of that once we get there. You stay tuned. Into the map we go. As I'm sure you guys know by now, we're going to be using Contagion Essence Drain combo, and of course, in combination with that, we will also be using our Dark Effigy every once in a while. And at first glance, the build is already looking like it's going to be pretty decent. Here we go with a rare. Rare died pretty quickly. Not really going to pick up any loot in these maps unless there's like a currency drop, because I'm just not super concerned with it since we are just trying to test the build out here. Contagion Essence Drain looks pretty strong. Okay, we've got our first breach. These are convalescents. Basically cannot die with convalescents, it feels like. Actually getting a little bit of frame rate lag just because of our Dark Effigies primarily, I think. Okay, I'd say that was not a bad breach. To be perfectly fair, this build is not exactly the best for breaches. I think it does shine a little bit more in stuff like Ritual, Ritual Expedition, but that was actually a pretty decent breach, all things considered. T15 map, low budget. I'm happy with that. Alright, I mean, yeah. This build is just destroying the regular T15 map. Definitely gonna have to crank it up to the Delirium map to get a real test, I think. I mean, I'll tell you what, partner. For less than 1 divine, it is kind of hard to beat this. Like, I would say this actually does kind of compete with Lightning Spear builds. Like, it's not that far off. Especially because of just how tanky we are, which is actually a bit of an issue for Lightning Spear builds. Alright, last ritual for the map. So far, the build has treated me very well. I envision it's going to perform well on this ritual as well. I mean, can I just like sit still? Sit still, convalescence. I mean, we can survive for a while. Nice. I like that. It's not bad. Just stupid tanky. Absolutely crazy amount of tank. Just an absolute chunker. Big energy shield guy. Big energy shield guy. Alright, let's go ahead and grab ourselves a little nothing or audience with the king. Love that. Alrighty, next up is a, once again, T15 5-mod map, but this one's going to be Delirious. Stay tuned. This time we have a breach and an expedition to showcase. There may also be a ritual here, but I know for sure there's a breach and an expedition.
You are already doomed.
And for those of you curious, this is 30% Delirious. So it's a decent chunk of added difficulty for sure. I usually would not advise trying to do a Delirious map on a 1 divine budget build. Not even remotely close would I recommend it. But we're going to see if we can. It's probably going to be a bit slow. But we're going to see if we can do it regardless. Little blink action. Big blink guy. Okay, not bad. Hey, we got him. We took him down, folks. Love that. Absolutely love that. Yeah. Okay. I like the loot changes. I'll tell you what. I can get behind these loot changes. Okay, brother. Come on now. Come on now. You cannot beat that. On the 20% rarity too. We already paid for our build. We already paid for our build. I mean, come on now. It's just too easy. It is just too easy. Alrighty. T15, 30% Delirious map, 1 Divine Orb budget, complete. Sheesh. Shoo! Alright folks, here we are. We're going to be doing a Trial of Sekhmet. Of course, as you can see, this is area level 80. I believe we only need to do area level 75 to get our 7th and 8th Ascendancy points, but you need to do area level 80 to have a chance at getting the last Flame Relic, and just, this is usually the item level of Jin Barias you're going to get in the deep end game, so we're going to go with level 80. I, of course, should go without saying, but I, of course, did not spend my 1 div budget on these relics. These relics are not super crazy, but I do have full honor resistance, and I've got some extra movement speed, a little bit of quantity of relics dropped by monsters. It's not a super crazy setup. It's like 3-4 divine setup, but, you know, that's not the point of this. This is for farming. We're just here trying to test the build, see if it can take care of Zarokh. So I'll see you when we get there. Stay tuned. Alright, shoo folks, here we go. We're on the final floor. We're about to take on Zarokh. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well. We'll have to find out.
Rage against the shackles of
Come on, Mr. Zarokh. Also, pay attention to the fact that I have over 30,000 energy shield with weapon set 1 out. Which is kind of crazy. Alright. Homie dove.
one way. Watch your step.
Ow. My bad. Disaster. Okay, well, we got hit by the time ball, but we're all good. It's a perk of having 31,000 energy shield. Okay, time stop mechanic. Need to go. Easy.
Nowhere to run.
The sands of time
What?
wait for no one.
I'm getting the mechanic again. Mans is negative HP. He's negative HP.
This makes
Oh, that was clean.
this
Alright, later, homie.
cannot be.
Shoo! There we go, folks. There we go.
Lose.
7th and 8th ascendancy points. Thank you very much. Probably, oh my goodness, there's so... Dude, no, this is disgusting. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Not yet.
9 prime silver royal caches. 9. That's like 40 gems or jewels. That is like 40 jewels. All right, folks. Well, as you just saw, the build did pretty good against Zarokh. Wasn't the most boss DPS in the world, obviously. Very low budget, goes without saying. But we were incredibly tanky. I mean, we could literally just sit still, tank everything, and I mean, that's pretty damn solid if you ask me. Next up, we're going to go ahead and try Breachstone and a King in the Mist. If the T0 Breachstone, aka T0 Xesht, ends up being like kind of a walk in the park, then we'll do a T1 King in the Mist, but we'll get to that when we get there. You gotta stay tuned. Alright, here we are, folks. T0 Xesht. We just cleared through the Breachstone. Absolutely smooth as could be. We were on the edge of the breach the entire time. Now we are at the boss. Let's see how the build does. I have high hopes for the build, to be honest, against Xesht. I think it'll do pretty good. It's targeting my totems. Oh no, the hand. Oh wow, we can actually see the hand now. Nice.
Infinite pursuit. Fate relies truth. We split the thread of reality's coiling lies. Anticipation.
I mean, honestly, I could have just tanked the hands. Meh, you know, I mean, it's not... It's pretty good. It's comfortable. I mean, it's like impossible for us to die. A little bit more damage would be nice. I need to de-level my Contagion so it's not eating up so much mana. Our freaking Contagion has a 400 mana cost right now, which is ludicrous. But it's good. Honestly, I'm happy with it. I'd say that's pretty decent. I mean, we're just stupid tanky to be fair. It's like feels nearly impossible for us to die. All right, so considering the fact that the T0 Xesht went pretty well, our DPS rotation is a little sloppy. We got some work to do there, but we were just so incredibly tanky that I think it is probably worth it to go ahead and try the King in the Mist as a T1 version of the boss. So that's what we're gonna do. You guys stay tuned. Oh, whoops. I don't have my totems. I mean... Do we need to do more? Like, do I need to do a TT or a T2? Like...
A gift from fate.
Is that what's going on here? Like what? I mean, shit, I guess we gotta try a T2, right? Like... This is like way more than I could have possibly imagined. Do T4, why not? Let's try T3. I don't think I can do T4. I don't think I can do T4. Well, I guess even if I can't do T4, I guess it's okay, right? I mean, Fuck, who cares if I fail? It's a 1 div budget build, right? So I mean, if I die, who cares? Shoo! Alright, folks, here's the deal. T0 Xesht, pretty easy. T1 King in the Mist, pretty easy. So we decided to just go ahead and kick it up to T4, the highest difficulty of Pinnacle boss possible. Realistically, the build should fail. The build 150 million% should fail. We should not be able to kill this boss. But rather than going up to T2 and T3 and then T4, we're just going to skyrocket it all the way up to T4 and just see how good we can do. And if a miracle happens and we kill the boss, well, shit. You'll just have to stay tuned. There's no way we can do T4. Certainly not. Surely we cannot do a T4. I don't know. I'm not so sure about the T4. It's getting a little spooky. Man, can this guy move over a little bit so my totems can shoot him now? Alright, we phased him. Yeah, I mean, shit. Shit. Okay, there's a lot of shit happening on my screen at the moment. I think we got it. The odds of the melee. Oi. What the hell, brother? Okay, it might be world record longest King in the Mist, but I tell you what, we killed the son of a gun. We killed the son of a gun, I tell you what. Holy shit. Oh my. Bro. Oh my god. 1 div budget versus the world. 1 div budget versus the world. Holy shit. If that title would like work on YouTube for like the analytics, 1 div budget chaos.lich versus the world would be like the coldest title in existence. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. Anyways, appreciate all of you for tuning in. Absolute blast. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. If any of you have an unused, unactive Twitch Prime sub sitting around and you want to hop over to Twitch, drop the Twitch Prime sub for your boy, I would heavily appreciate it. Much love to all of you either way though. Don't feel the need to drop a Twitch Prime sub. Love you just the same either way. Other than that, I hope all of y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. You can expect this video come out tomorrow and then a guide for this setup coming out the day after that. So y'all take care. Stay tuned, fellas. Stay tuned. And last but not least, take it easy, chefs.
As you fade away